Hey guys, AscendantGod here, and below. Here with Raid Shadow Legends, doing some more shards. This is part 2 of the shard openings. If you haven't seen the prior video, I just did 100 shards earlier today, and I had 180 total. I ran out of space, so I only did 100, and then I planned to do this 80. Took me a while to do some farming and using some champions as food to finally get enough space, but I got 60 slots here. I got another 20 in my my vault, so I got enough space altogether. I just couldn't fit it all in one place at once. I'm trying to keep things at least semi-organized. So gonna bust open 60 of these, move 20 of them real quick, and then open up the other 20. So again, like in the previous video, looking for somebody with some serious damage mitigation for the boss. In the last video, I didn't get anything that was that spectacular that I'm going to use. Like, I got a Hackcorn Smashlord, which is like, he has a good ability on his A2, but overall, I don't know if I'm going to really use him for anything. Like, definitely going to level him up for Faction Wars, but I don't see myself maxing his skills and putting tomes into him. That's, no. But, and I got another one too. I got Altan, but he's a duplicate, so I don't see myself using him anytime soon, but I'm going to hang on to him just in case. But what I really need is some serious damage mitigation. There was somebody that I got that was a midget. She has like a weird iron mask thing on. I don't remember her name. She's kind of like Skull Crusher with the ally protection, but she doesn't have the unkillable like Skull Crusher, so for me, like, that wasn't going to cut it. So she's definitely not what I was looking for as far as damage mitigation. I mean, ideally what I want is like a Warlord would be great, or Valkyrie would be amazing. Valkyrie would probably be my top pick, but really anybody with some serious damage mitigation like that, that's what I'm missing in my clan boss team. Other than that, I mean, the only other things that I'd really want would be like Void Shards, but from the Ancients, that's what I'm looking for really more than anything, is just damage mitigation. But we'll see. I mean, there may be something else that I'll get that might be really cool that I'm not even thinking of yet. So let's see. Let's pop these open and see what happens. I got some interesting champions before. I definitely got some Faction Wars upgrades. I also got a lot of them that were skill ups for champions that I'm using in Faction Wars. The only thing I don't like is Faction Wars is just kind of like you know, it's just casual. Like, you don't really get great rewards from Faction Wars. Clan Boss is really where all the rewards are from. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can 3-key, or ideally even 2-key the boss consistently. I can 3-key the boss some days if I get 2 keys into Void, but sometimes I end up having to use 4. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can consistently use 3 or even 2 even better, because then I can also farm Brutal, get a little extra rewards from that. So we got Jarrig here. Jarrig is one that I don't have yet. I don't think I'm going to use him. I know he's a decent one for attack down for the boss, I want to say, but I already have Altan for an attack down. There's no way he cannot compete with Altan. But let me see what he does here. This is Lizardman, so I might use him for my Faction Wars, though. Let me see what he's got here. 15% continuous heal buff on an ally for 1 turn whenever an ally loses 20% of their max hit points in 1 hit. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So he puts out a bunch of continuous heals. Okay, and that's what he does in Arena. Yeah, I remember him in Arena where he puts out a bunch of continuous heals. They can get a little annoying when there's a lot of them. If the enemy survives for a long time, if you know how to keep that from happening, it's worthless in Arena, which is why you don't see him in Platinum. But the lower levels is good, though. And that could be useful in, like, Faction Wars or Dungeons. I could see that useful in, too. And there we go. Another one with ally protection. So 50% ally protection, 60% increased defense, buff on all allies for 2 turns. But again, like, it's not Skull Crusher with the unkillable. I don't think I would use this ally protection. The problem is that I use this ally protection, and when the damage starts getting brutal, it's just going to take him out. So it's like, well, what good is that? It's going to keep some other allies alive for a while, but at the expense of him. So anyway, and then this is where his decreased attack is. So yes, it's 35. That's not even that great of a chance, though. 60% chance. But he's an epic, so that's why. So yeah, that's like his attack down isn't, yeah. But like I said, I definitely wouldn't use him for clan boss. That ally protection, without, like, the only ally protection I could see myself using as far as an epic would be Skull Crusher just because he gets that unkillable. So then what happens is when the damage starts to get brutal, he doesn't get himself killed from it. But again, I'll use Jarek for Faction Wars, and at this point, like, I really don't have much anything else to do in the game but level up Faction Wars other than some upgrades for Clan Boss and Arena. I don't even know what the only thing I could think of that I could really use in Arena would be a Void Shard. It'd be Hegemon. Let's see what we got here. Let's see a Legendary. Come on. I got 80 Shards, so there's a good chance that I'll get at least one Legendary. I got 2 last time, so that was decent odds. Banshee, I wish I could say I like, because she has an AoE attack, kind of like Bellower, but she does not scale like Bellower does. She scales horribly, absolutely horribly, and it's a shame too. It really is. But yeah, what factor is Undead, right? I think is this. Oh yeah, Undead. So yeah, I couldn't even fit her in Undead if I wanted to. I got some really solid champions for that. I actually did a spotlight recently on Seducer and Temptress. If you guys haven't seen that, you have Seducer and Temptress, check out the video because I'm using the 2 of them instead of a Legendary and an Epic. Rain Beast, okay, he's going to be a skill up because I already have Rain Beast. Rain Beast they did nerf recently though, where he can't put the heal on himself, I think, or something. So yeah, this will not place the shield buff on him. That kind of sucks. But he can do it to other allies of yours, which is good. And then he can revive a random ally with full hit points if he kills somebody with that. And then the A1 does a continuous heal and the lowest hit points for a turn. So if you get him up with like counter attacks and things like that, like he can be pretty annoying in Arena in lower levels. But again, you don't see him in top levels because people get one shot. So anyway, but I am planning on using him in Faction Wars. I leveled one up to, I think it was level 40 or maybe even level 50 already. But I haven't put any gear on them. But I might as well do a skill up on them. There's no point in me keeping 2 Rain Beasts. I mean, unless maybe, I mean, I'd almost be tempted to say like maybe it'd be worth keeping one for any fusions later on. All right, these are 2. I think I have Oathbound. Come on, Legendary. Give me a Legendary. Legendary. I think I have Oathbound already. Yeah, I got Oathbound already. So he'll probably be a skill up. I think he's the one that I need. I need to replace Rowan because I used Rowan for to fuse Tormund the Expensive. So yeah, block cooldown skill. So yeah, I definitely have him. So this one will be a skill up. I almost feel like it's a waste to use epics as skill ups. It's like you only get 1 skill up out of all of these for each champion. Like I really feel like they should give you at least 2 or 3. Anyway. 50% increase attack debuff. That's pretty cool. And sorry, something popped up on my phone. But anyway, yeah, so this one here gets an attack down out on a few champions. That could be good. 20% chance placing a freeze. That's pretty cool. Is he all defense? Oh, everything except for this is attack and defense. It's, well, I'm not going to put any attack on him, that's for sure. But anyway, but I am going to use him for Bannerlords. Aina, I don't think I'm going to use because I have some decent barbarians already. 80% decreased defense. Oh yeah, she's no, she's nothing special. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna, definitely not gonna use her. But save her. All right, Canoness. I thought I already had Canoness. See, it's another one with ally protection, but just not the ally protection that I need. Ally protection there, though, that could be useful. Could be useful in Faction Wars. My Sacred Order is already good, but I'm using, might use her in that. Decrease accuracy, though. Increase attack. Buff. Random ally. No. I don't think I would use her for that. So I already have that, what is it, Romero, I think it is. It's my, like, healer dude in that, and he's definitely better than her as far as his kit. Mistress of the Hymns. I don't have any of her in my vault yet. So she'll me vault. I already have Lich in the vault, so I will probably use that one as food. I'm not going to skill him up. This is like my 4th High Katoon. I just got High Katoon earlier, too. So she'll definitely be food. There's no point in me keeping a bunch of her. Lich is decent. I just don't need him for anything. I don't think Mistress of the Hymns is any good. Yeah. Oh, well, actually, no. That's kind of cool. It revives 2 random allies with 50%. Continuous heal. If it's critical. Heals ally with lowest hit points by That's actually not too bad. It's not, but again, it's Sacred Order. My Sacred Order is already really solid. There's no way I'd use her in that, but she seems okay. I mean, again, I'm considering for Faction Wars. Jarrig, again, really, guys? Come on. And this is what I'm talking about, where I've told people, and I mentioned in my last video, when it comes to epics, if you already have an epic, there's a significantly increased chance of getting that same epic again. It really is, because I get duplicates of so many champions. I just get Jarrig, and then now I get another one, and like all these months that I've been playing, never got him, and then now I get 2 of them in the same pulls. All these are just Gallic. I'm going to be using him in Faction Wars because my orcs suck, and he's actually decent, so I'll definitely use this one as a skill up for the other one. Dark Athel I'm not using. She's not that great. So she'll be food. And I got to make more room here. So got 20 more shards. So I'm going to throw 20 of these guys into there real quick. Let's open up that vault. Here we go. All right, so let me throw some in there that I know I'm going to need. All right, so him. Actually, I don't know. So I might use a Jarrig. Hold on. Bear me for 1 second here. I'm trying to get the things out of the way that I know I'm not going to use. Well, actually... all right, hold on. We got to get 20 of these, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So far, no legendary in this either, so that's not good. All right, and yeah, I'm just gonna do. Let me see. Is that enough? I think that's more than enough. Yeah, 4 over. All right, good. So here we go. Last pull. So 20 more. All right. So nothing good yet. Not even a legendary in this one here. Wish me luck, guys. Here we go. This is not looking good. Grimskin. They did buff Grimskin recently. I don't know if they buffed him enough to make him good. And I got Ator earlier as well. I don't know. I don't think he's any good still, though. All AoE, 80% chance of removing a buff. Enemy 2 times. Provoke. Yeah, but it's just 1 enemy for a provoke. On all enemies if the provoke... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but it's only 50%, so I'm certainly not going to put skill ups into him. No. No, he's not. He's definitely not good enough to fit in my Ogren. He's kind of cool looking, but... Alright, last one. Wish me luck, guys. No. 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 I don't have either of these two, but that's not what I need. Give me a Skull Crusher at least. Come on, come on. Ugh. This sucks. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's a few of these that I don't know, so might as well take a look at them. I don't know her. Attacks an enemy, revives, if it kills. Only if it, well, yeah, of course it is. Only available when the ally is dead. Yeah, that's 3 times weaken. No. Nah, single target. Zilota is actually a decent champion, but again, there's nothing that I could use him in. My undead are pretty solid. So has his chance placing a sleep on everybody, and then shield. Continuous heal. And please sleep. He's a decent champion, but I mean, again, my undead are solid. He's cool looking. I like the look of him, but yeah, I can't fit him in my undead. Grizzled Jarl is decent for clan boss, but I don't need him. Miscreated Monster, I'm definitely going to use this one as a skill up because Miscreated Monster is really good, but I already have him. I don't see myself using 2 of him. And I'm not even using the first one yet, other than, well, Faction Wars. Faction Wars, he is great. Alright, so this Arenize, I think she's another one that they buffed recently, but I may be wrong. I don't know. Attacks an enemy, places a block buffs, debuff for 2 turns. Yeah, but it's only 1. So, no. Be okay on a boss. That's about it. AoE, that's good. 25% chance to increasing debuffs on the target. Oh, increasing the duration of debuffs by a turn. And poison. No. No. She's not horrible, but she's certainly not good enough to make it into my demon spawn. Definitely not. So, yeah, so that's about it, guys. Regretfully, nothing that spectacular in this one, but that's how it usually goes. So, yeah, I hate that this is a little disappointing, but at least I got some things that'll be an upgrade for Faction Wars. I got some champions that I don't have in my collection yet, but this is what happens near the end game. You get to that point where there's just not many champions you need, so most things are a disappointment. You know, even Miscreated. I mean, Miscreated is a great champion. I don't even know if I need any more skill ups on him. I think I'm on a maxed his skills already. If I didn't, then it's at least one skill up. But I mean, to use an epic when it's like epics are hard to come by, and you know how much they really cost to get considering the price of shards, and then to just use them for one skill up when you have to do usually about 14 altogether. That means I'd need 15 of these guys to max out one, because the one champion and then 14 more of them to max it. Like, that doesn't seem balanced to me. But anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. I don't think there's any of these guys that I'm really going to use. Maybe a couple of these for Faction Wars, like I said, but that's about it. So yeah. So, but at least I kind of touched on a few champions. I might as well touch on Grizzled Jarl here too, just for any of you who know. He is good for clan boss. Thing is I have Bad Alcazar, who is much better for the stun removal. That's the main thing that he does. It's good. He has a backup attack down here. It's on a 4-turn cooldown. It only lasts 2 turns, which is why it can't be your main attack down, but you can have it as a backup. I have Martyr, so she's my backup attack down. Don't really need him. This here places block debuffs. This can prevent the stun from happening on your allies when the boss stuns. So you put this up right before the stun's about to happen, and it protects your allies from getting stunned. So that's really handy. The 60% increased defense as well. That helps with survival. But again, I don't need that at this point. I have the increased defense from Altan as well as from Martyr. Martyr does just about everything except for poisons and HP burn. She's an amazing champion. But let's see here. All right, so this one attacks an enemy, heal reduction. Yeah, the heal. See, that's what I don't like about him on Clan Boss, though, is that if you're able to fill up all the debuff slots, he actually takes up a debuff slot with this heal reduction thing here, which is not a good thing. Now, if you're not taking up all the debuff slots like I am nowadays, then it doesn't really matter, but that could be a disadvantage. So anyway, but he is good on the clan boss. I'll give it that. He's I know a handful of people that do use him even in Ultra Nightmare. So that's all that I got for now, though, guys. Oh, let me touch on him too, since I haven't touched on him yet. Miscreated Monster. I'm meaning to do a champion spotlight on him. If you get him, he is amazing. Like in a number of different fights. He's decent in arena. I don't think for platinum, but he is decent for gold. He can be really annoying. But yeah, he's good in the dungeons. He's amazing in Faction Wars. Let me show you why. He's got this where he puts up an ally protection here, and then this passive, it gives a fear debuff to any attackers when they're attacked while under whenever an enemy attacks somebody under your ally protection buffs, it puts a fear on them for a turn, which is pretty cool. So that's like you put up the ally protection, and then and it's for 3 turns as well. So it's 50% ally protection buff for 3 turns. It's given people fear as a result, which is really nice too. It heals him by 50% of his max hit points and puts continuous heals on him. I wish this wasn't on a 4-turn cooldown, because if it wasn't a 4-turn cooldown, I would have him on Clan Boss, because he would be great, especially because he gives himself the heals as well. So it's not as good as Skull Crusher, but he would be almost. This here is also really nice in arenas. It's an AoE attack, and at max, it's 50% chance of placing a stun. Places a shield buff for 3 turns equal to 25% of the damage inflicted, and you amp up this damage. It hits pretty hard, and especially if you have 4 enemies up, or say if you're in a dungeon, you have 5 enemies up, it's a pretty decent shield. Like, he's great for survival of your allies. Between this ally protection and this shield here, he makes it really hard to take down your allies. He was a huge boost to my Night Revenants faction when I got him. So I still don't think I have him fully maxed, and it's just because I don't really have anywhere else to use him. I wish I did. He's a great champion for progress, but once you're at the max progression in stage 20 and you don't need anybody new, even somebody as amazing as him is kind of like, well, that's cool, but what do I do with him, you know? So yeah, but this here, this is really cool too, because at max skills, 25% chance of placing a stun for a turn. So he's stunning people, and then it's a 60% chance placing a decreased defense if the stun's placed. So that's a pretty slim chance, considering you got to rely on this 25%, and then after the 25%, you only have a 50%, well, 60%, excuse me, chance at max skills. But it's better than just a stun though, so it's kind of cool. But altogether, he's yeah, he's a really good champion here. And so if you get him, I would definitely suggest using him for progression. He's really good on Spider because, oh my God, when you use this attack here on the Spider, you get such huge shields on your allies. It's ridiculous. And the shield lasts for 3 turns. So you got 3 turns of shields here. This max skills goes down to 3 turns. So you can pretty much have shields on your champions at all times. So it takes a long time to kill the boss if you're using this champion, but you really can't die. I mean, those spiders can just hit you again and again and again, and you got so much shields that it's like, whatever. Because, I mean, imagine that. This here, a shield buff from an AoE that hits all the spiderlings. It's crazy. And then on top of that, he's doing the ally protection, and he's going to have so much hit points on him, the spiderlings aren't going to attack him, so he's going to be protecting somebody. So anyway, but yeah, he's a really good champion. So yeah, if you get him, you're very fortunate. If you already have him, use him. All right, so that's all that I got though, guys. I think I covered all the main ones that I should touch on here. So hope you guys are having better luck than me with these shard pulls, and if you pull anything good, definitely let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, yeah, good luck, guys, for the holidays here, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Hey guys, Anthony here, also known on this channel as AscendantGod. And shout out from down below, because we love everybody equally here. Well, thank you guys for checking out the channel here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with the latest content as I provided on here. Also, be sure to check out the description sections of the videos regularly as well. That's where I provide you guys with all the resources that I'm able to find that I think could be useful for you. It's also where you can show your support, and it is much appreciated, because regretfully, playing video games and making funny videos doesn't support the family. So any support you guys give is really appreciated. And other than that, I think that's about all that I got for now. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get back to this here. I think I almost got it figured out. So wish me luck, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. So until then,